Zobaczmy, co z tego wyjdzie. Level select. To ma jeszcze różne levele. Let's start that game.
So it came to pass that the day was to be saved by the most unlikeliest of heroes. A small child, unwillingly thrust into the workforce. One disaster after another had been diverted due to her diligent and cunning decision-making. With the kingdom on the verge of knowing everlasting peace and prosperity, our hero could finally rest their weary head, but only after one more critical decision was to be made. A decision of great weight, a decision of immense importance, a decision that could possibly kill hundreds, even thousands of people. Oh my God, you've made the wrong choice. You didn't think things through. You've doomed us all. Everything's on fire now. Covered in fire. How could you have done this to us?
Nie ma czasu.
Lil! Lil!
What? Oh, Dad, I must have been having a nightmare.
Nie, no tak, cóż nie.
It's over now, sweetie. But since you're awake, I think it's time you and I had the talk.
Ooh.
Out of one nightmare and into another.
Sweetie, there comes a time in every young person's life
Well, Dad, you don't have to do this.
when they have to work their dad's shift at the guard shed while he places a bet on the goblin ball match down at the pub.
Aw, Dad, do I have to? Today was the day I was going to start off on a grand adventure with my friends. I want to sail the open sea. I want to fight ogres. I want to throw rocks at things.
You think I didn't want to throw rocks at things when I was your age? But I had a duty. I had a responsibility. I had to work at the guard shed while my dad placed a bet at the goblin ball match down at the pub.
Na razie jest jakaś taka incepcja. Cześć, krzaku. Mamy Game Boya i gościa z mieczem przy pasku, nie? Maszyna do pisania.
Did he ever win anything?
Do you think we'd be stuck here if he did?
Dziwnych Beatlesów.
Ta. Jakieś ogrowe takie.
But I'm 12. Won't we get in trouble?
Not if we don't get caught. Come on. I'll show you how to handle anything that comes up.
Dopły, dopły. O.
Okie dokie. Ready for me to very quickly show you how everything works?
Oh, good. Everyone loves a tutorial.
No time for a full rundown, so I'll sum it up like this. The key thing to remember when being a castle guardsman is...
Dad, someone's coming. What do we do?
Okay. Guess the best way to learn is by doing. Let's just hope there's someone completely plain and boring. Good morning, Mrs. Abernathy. How's your day today?
Plain and boring, as always.
Bingo. Would you mind if Lil looks after you?
Oh, not at all. It's always a pleasure to see your daughter, Shamish.
It's Hamish.
Shamish.
What is?
Never mind. Now, Lil, when a visitor approaches the guard shed, they'll generally start by stating their business.
I'd like to state my business. I bring a basket of baked goods to my son and his family once a week. Oh, would you like one?
Dostaliśmy ciastko. Okay.
After they state their business, it's pretty much your call what to do next. You can select them and interrogate them. There's tools, the phone there on the wall. You only get 3 action points. You get it, right?
Not really. What do we need tools for?
You can pick one and it does something. Come on, Lil. I've really got to speed this along. The Goblin Ball game is about to start.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm inconveniencing you?
Oh, no, not at all, dear. I don't mind helping out.
But the princess is whirly-gigging the ceremonial for slingshot.
She is? Sweet jumping jitters, we gotta get to that game. Let's wrap this up, dear. Seamus, tell the girl what to do.
The name is Hamish.
No, it's Mrs. Abernathy.
Jaka dyskusja. Jak z typową staruszką. Dobra. Mogę zakliknąć
I already
na
told
babeczkę.
you. Selecting the person means you interrogate them and hear more of their story. It's the best way to find out someone's true intentions.
Sometimes.
Sometimes using a tool will do the job better, or the phone, or it's a combination of things. Didn't we cover this? That's your inventory bag where you keep the thing. Looking in your bag for something to use doesn't cost you an action point.
Okej.
Feeling stuck? This phone is for calling the royal advisors and asking for their help, but all they'll really give you is their opinion. You can get a hold of Lieutenant Stryker, captain of the guards, and technically our boss.
Hello, who's there?
Aha.
Or First Councilwoman Ash, the head bureaucrat of the sprawl with a real mind for politics.
This is Councilwoman Ash. Hello? Hello, is somebody there?
And finally, the royal jester Malcolm, chaos personified in human form.
Hello, you've reached Malcolm. Please leave a message after the goose honk. Hey, where'd the goose go? Well, chase after it, for goodness sake!
Each call costs an action point.
Dobra.
You use the Wicked 3000 to make the big decision to let someone in, or send them packing. Choosing this will end the tutorial. Can I finally get out of here?
Ale jest jeszcze... Jakaś torba. Gdzie te moje narzędzia niby są? Tu są narzędzia, jakaś skrzynia.
Our tools. If you want to use a tool, you have to make sure it has a crystal to charge it. Here, I'll show you. I'll add today's crystals to the tools that don't have any. That way I have a well-rounded arsenal.
Why did the other tools already have crystals in them?
I carry them over from previous days. Any other questions?
Why does a bullwhip need to be powered by crystals?
No more questions.
Okej. Decoder ring. Metal detector. X-ray. True spray. Okej.
This X-ray scanner can see through most types of clothing, flesh, and bone. It uses low-grade radiation. Do not use on trolls.
Okej. Ja mogę użyć? Ja bym chciała użyć. Dobra tam. Damy radę.
You use the Wicked 3... Choosing this will end the...
Yes, I'm finished.
Now you can
Siema,
choose to
Zygmunt.
use the Wicked 3000 at any point during the turn. But sometimes it's better to use up all 3 action points to find out everything you can, by any means necessary.
Sometimes?
Yeah. And sometimes people are in a really big hurry, like I am right now, so just pick a damn lever already.
Great job, Lil. Your mother would be so proud to see you now. After my delivery, I'm off to watch the big game. Got my grandson's inheritance riding on a tip that the Stapleford Snughorns are gonna win it today.
Here's a tip. Never lend Mrs. Abernathy money to bet with.
Let's hurry along to the game. We don't want to be late, do we, Hamish?
My name is Shamish. No, wait, it's not. Oh, I better go. Time to put on your big kid pants.
Moja wnuczka?
You can do this.
Że ona?
More like I'm being forced to do this.
It's only for today, I swear. Come meet me in the tavern when the shift is over. Good luck.
Good luck with your illegal gambling.
I don't need luck.
Believe me, he does.
Okay, Lil, you
Dzięki.
got this.
Dobra, sprawdźmy, kto przyjdzie następny. You need the tutorial, super, good job. Pac, good job. Strict one slice limit per guardsman. Let's, czekajcie, bo tu są jakieś... Call my office to initiate their escort. Dziękuję, dziękuję. Już każda starsza osoba musi być potraktowana jako drag mule. Powinniśmy chyba babcię przeskanować. Okej, czyli są jakieś takie założenia, zadania dla nas. Fajne okienko z sound alertami.
Charmed to make your acquaintance, young gateminder. I am Tyronius Athanatos, son of Brielle and Darunia Athanatos. I have been summoned to deliver the keynote speech at the Festival of Magical Freedom tonight, hosted by the Mages Guild. Will you require anything further?
Zadzwońmy do pani Aszy.
I'm so glad you called. Frankly, I was worried you guardsmen never followed the writ due to illiteracy. Admit the mage and my people will escort him to the venue.
Okej. Może powinnam go jeszcze bardziej zbadać.
The House of Thanatos and indeed the entire Mages Guild thank you, young guardian. You will go far.
Czy ty, Teo, kiedyś grałaś w Paper, Please? Nie pamiętam. Chyba tak. Nie dostaliśmy tego. Nie dostaliśmy medalu za niego. Może trzeba było go przeskanować.
Good afternoon. I am here to pick up my 2 kids from the no-good, stingy lowlife of a father who happens to be my lying, cheating lowlife of an ex-husband, Orlando.
Okej.
His address is there on this incomprehensible, illegible letter my kids sent me. Believe me, I would love to have him get off his sorry butt and bring them to me for once.
Możemy spróbować decoding pierścionek na niej. O.
I don't know how to tell you this, but there's more to this letter than meets the eye. There's a hidden message written here. It says, "Come, son, mommy, Kelly is Nightmare." Does that make sense to you?
Oh my god! My boys don't know how to spell! But also that thing about Kelly being the worst!
No dobrze. Myślę, że możemy ją przepuścić. Zobaczymy, czy trafimy, czy nie trafimy.
Thanks! Don't worry, Polyphemus Orlando Jr. Mama's coming for you!
Polyphemus Orlando Jr.
Good luck!
Dostaliśmy medal, czyli trzeba czegoś użyć na nich. Ciekawe, czego trzeba było na tym magu. Jesteśmy ochroniarką, tak?
What in the bloody blazing blasted hell is the hold-up? Why have we stopped, whelp?
Well, sir, the guard...
Silence! Speak when spoken to, or you'll get the whip, whelp!
Yes, sir.
Now, you child, let me pass. I have important business to attend to. Come on, shake a leg. BS.
BS?
Bank of the Sprawl.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Tu se weźmiemy X-ray. Nie X-ray. A my możemy w ogóle przeczytać te założenia? Nie możemy chyba. Jeszcze raz. Czekajcie, a może na tablicy? O, wiszą na tablicy, wait. No tu coś było, o tym. Okej. To możemy spróbować X-rayem przelecieć.
Whoa, that's a lot of cheddar.
Cheddar.
No, ma'am. It is gold.
Silence! Yes, it is gold, but it is legitimate. Certainly not blood gold, if that's what you were thinking.
Well, I wasn't before you said anything. I think I'll have to take a sample of this for, you know, science.
Why, you greedy little urchin. I think I like you more than ever.
Okej.
Now, since you are finished rifling through my personal belongings, you insufferable petty little monster, let me pass.
I wonder what the stamp on these gold bars means. Maybe it's decodable.
Dobra. Czy ja mogę użyć w takim razie tego dekodera? Nie mogę. Tego już nie mogę, więc jeszcze jedną rzecz. Czy tam trzeba było do niej zadzwonić, czy nie? Nie. No, możemy zadzwonić do niej.
Rudeness isn't a crime. Toughen up and let them through.
Andretal, waarom nu? Ik vergeet helemaal om dat te uitsluiten. Ja, echt. Oké. Jullie gaan verder. Alsjeblieft. Dadam. Done. Volgende.
It's about bloody time. Get moving, whelp.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Silence. Nobody was talking to you.
Oh nee.
All due respect, sir, but you were talking to me.
Don't be impertinent. Onward!
Oh nee. Echt drama. Ik denk nu zal de laatste persoon zijn. Oh. Telefoon.
Good afternoon. This is Dr. Marquess Beatrix von Matterhorn calling. Who may I ask am I speaking to?
This is Lil.
Nice to meet you, Lil. I need one of you gate guards to come down to the dig site as soon as you can.
Okay, and where exactly is...
Okay.
She hung up.
Why, hello there. I have come to the Sprawl to participate in capitalism. After years on the road as a traveling merchant, I'm finally ready to put down roots. And what better place than the sprawling metropolis of the Sprawl? Huh, I just got that. Garby Bunches is the name.
Ah! Dat is een grappige naam, dus ja, moeten wij
Garby
naar de
Bunches?
klant bellen.
Funny name. But that's gotta be made up. I'm gonna have to see some documentation.
Can't fault you for doing your due diligence. Here's my vendor's license issued by the Sprawl Board of Trade.
Okay.
He's right. Everything is in order.
Okej. Ja, misschien de spray.
Nice try, kid. As a merchant on the road, I spent the last few years building up a tolerance to the active ingredient in Truth Spray.
Well,
Yeah.
that's unexpected.
Gaan we dat ook nakijken.
You know what they say. Never go in against the Sicilian when death is on the line.
Inconceivable.
Oké, gaan we nog eentje proberen dan. Misschien metaldetector.
I was sure that I would detect something.
Misschien de X-ray was nodig hier. Maar we
I
hebben dat
sent
niet
all my
meer.
belongings ahead of me, with everything I'll need to set up shop.
Oh. Met alles om een winkel te openen. Dus misschien
I don't really
drugs.
care about that.
I don't really care whether or not you really care.
Gaan we naar de jester bellen dan. Malcolm.
Garby Bunches. Where have I heard that name before? Wait a minute. Ask him if he's descended from Garbanzo the Terrible.
Are you related to Garbanzo the Terrible?
Yep, my great-great-great-great-grandpappy Garbanzo.
OMG, tell him I'm a huge fan. I've got so many questions. Like, why did he use an ice cream scoop? How did he dispose of all that mess?
This isn't helpful.
You're not helpful.
Oké. Alsjeblieft. Ga verder.
Can you smell that?
Wat?
The trash barge? Yeah, it comes through on the weekends. The smell only lingers for a couple of days.
Not the reek of filth and decay. That's the reek of opportunity. See you around.
Oké. Dus de eerste en die derde was niet helemaal goed. Już chyba po czasie, 5 minut minęło. A. 20 złota. Dobrze. Mogłam przeklikać ich wszystkich. To nieważne. No, musimy iść do domu. Albo nie? Ten pan elf popsuł wynik, no. A, do niej przyszliśmy, dobra. Dobra, pogadajmy z nią.
Oh my, were you left behind? The last group of school children departed hours ago. Feel free to wait in the lost and found box until someone comes to collect you.
No, you called me. I'm Lil. We spoke on the phone. I was covering for my dad at the South Gate.
Ah, of course, Lil,
Okay.
yes. Yes. But no, this is highly irregular. But then again, you'll have to do, for the sake of time. Ha! Sake of time. Do you get it?
No.
Trust me, you will.
Who are you again?
Dr. Marquess Beatrix von Matterhorn, head of archaeological research at the Royal Academy. But you can call me B.
B.
Gotcha. And what's so great about this place?
Would you like the long or short version? It's a hole in the ground where we get power crystals from.
That was short. Sweet.
I am the preeminent expert in the advanced properties of power crystals, and my research suggests we have barely scratched the surface of what these puppies can do.
Okej.
Okay, but again, what does this have to do with me?
Lil, I have found how to harness the crystal's power to alter the very fabric of time. May I present the Chronometer 3000? And what I need to know from you is, do you know anyone who would be willing to go on what some might call an adventure?
Oh, me! I want to go on an adventure!
Okay.
Wonderful. But before you go off and start pushing buttons willy-nilly, let me explain how I came across this incredible new discovery. Or more, exposition, as you might say. You see, by transmuting the crystal's more raw and ethereal properties and tethering it to a known...
Dosyć gadania. Klikamy w przycisk. Nowoczesny babijak. Cześć, Sejkowa.
Wait, what? Where am I? What just happened?
Good afternoon. This is Dr. Marquess Beatrix von Matterhorn calling. Who may I ask am I...
Check this out. You were about to tell me you need a gate guard to come down to the dig site, right?
My word, you gate guards are intuitive. I hope they're paying you a more than fair wage.
They probably aren't, the way my dad complains about. She hung up.
Very good.
Why, hello there. I've come to the sprawl to
Let me stop you there. Your name is Grabby Bland.
Ah, I see my reputation precedes me. Kind of. The name is Garby.
This is so weird. I swear I already dealt with this guy. I can either do the same thing as I did.
I'm sorry. Are you...
That's what I'm trying to decide.
Regardless, here's my vendor license. Oh, I think I might need that.
I think I'm gonna need it more.
Okay, if you say so.
I need to get this guy processed and get my butt back to the dig site.
Nic więcej nie mogę kliknąć.
I swear I've done this already. I remember.
Can you smell that?
I think then you said something about opportunity.
You got it. See you around.
I need to get back to the dig site to figure out what...
Może jednak trzeba było jej wysłuchać, zamiast wciskać przycisk.
Oh, Lil, from the phone call earlier, of course. Yes. But no, this is highly irregular.
I already told you no.
My name is Dr.
Mological research at the Royalty School for Smart People. You said I can call you Trixie. We've been through this.
I'd prefer if you called me B.
And this is the site where power crystals were first discovered and you used them to make a ton. Then you baited me with promises of adventure and pretty much forced me to...
Wait, why am I asking you questions? For any of this to be possible, it would require the use of my newly crafted... Wait, where did it go?
Do you mean this?
My invention! How did...
You gave it to me. Well, not really, but you were gonna give it to me, I think. You were in the middle of explaining...
And you were seduced by the glowing red button.
Can you blame me?
Yes! But it is a good button. I'm just proud of myself that your particles weren't immediately dispersed to the furthest reaches of space and time. That risk becomes much lower once I configure it to your individual life source, which I will do now.
Okej. I co, będziemy mogli cofnąć się w czasie, żeby zrobić jeszcze raz
At
coś?
any rate, I think the castle gate is a perfect place to test my prototype, and I need a willing gate guard to use and allow me to track their progress to make sure only the right people.
I think I get the idea, Dr. B. I'm ready to go out in the world and use this device properly, and definitely not to win the lottery or to repeatedly watch people trip and fall over and over again.
You'd want that?
With all that money, I could pay people to trip and fall over and over again.
Regardless, you'll find you can't use it whenever or wherever you want. It is now calibrated, so it will only allow you to fold space and time when you are inside the guard shed.
Ah, rats.
Furthermore, by default, the device will automatically allow you to travel back to the start of your guard shift, including your loadout.
Okay.
However, I hacked it a bit so that you can jump back to a specific point in the turn. Hack is the key word, though. I have to leave now. There is more science to be done.
No pressure.
You can do this. Just try not to break space. I'm not kidding.
I am not kidding.
Maybe I should have mentioned I was only working the gate for one day. Oh well. It's
Well,
getting
then.
pretty late. I should head home.
No nie? Że od razu do rzeczy. Oje! To chyba nie jest nasza mamusia.
Your dad's over there.
Wygrałeś, tatuśku, coś?
Hey, hey, there she is, my hard-working, angel-faced, sweetest of the sweetest daughter of mine.
You didn't win your gambling, did you?
No, but it wasn't my fault. The other team was just too good. But I didn't lose all my money. We still have left what I didn't bet. So,
Aha.
That'll be 15 gold for the ale.
and now we don't have any left. Hey, Lil, did you take any bribes or pickpocket anyone today?
I got this off an old mean type of guy. He had an assistant that he just kept walloping and walloping.
This is perfect. Arda, a round for everybody. I'll be right back after I call my guy. Thanks again, Lil.
Wait, you'll never believe what happened. Right at the end of my shift, I got this phone call, okay?
Did you remember to lock up the shed?
What? Yes.
And turn off the light?
Nie
Yes, I
słucha
did.
nas.
Whatever, just listen.
Helga za barem,
You
no.
gotta make sure to turn off the light, Lil. They'll charge us for the overnight usage.
I remembered to turn off the light. I think. Anyways, Dad, I met this professor at the dig site, and she had this... Then she gave me the time machine to use when I work the guard shed for you, but it only works at the guard shed.
That's great, sweetie. I'm glad you liked covering for me today. But you don't have to make up stories just so you can work another shift.
Wait, no, that's not what's happening.
Anytime you want to be just like Daddy and work down at the guard shed, all you need to do is ask.
Dad, you're not fully comprehending what I'm trying to tell you.
Hey, Arda, did you hear? Lil's making up cute stories so she can be more like her old man.
Oh, that's so sweet.
I have the power to manipulate time, and I demand to be taken seriously.
Okay, I understand. I can see that you're serious. Seriously adorable. But honestly, Lil, you can cover for me anytime you like. You're probably doing a better job than me anyways.
This isn't how I expected it to go.
Speaking of that, I better call my guy and make a bet on the next game. It's getting late. You better get upstairs to bed, Missy. Good night, Lil.
You'll rue the day you didn't believe in my powers of space and time. You'll see. You'll all see.
All we can see is how cute you are, sweets.
As cute as her mother.
Whatever. Good night, Dad. Good luck with your gamble.
I don't need luck.
Jasne. A tam tu jeszcze jest? Możemy z nią też pogadać? Kto to jest? Chyba nie możemy. Dobra, to idziemy do
Woo!
łóżka.
I'm pooped. That's enough adventure for one day. I'm ready to hit the set.
No cóż, czyli jeszcze musimy zarobić na tyle, żeby tatuś mógł sobie poobstawiać zakłady. Walk into tomorrow tutorials causing her to be late to make a bed. Her grandson inherited is safe for now. Well, new words today, but now it's some they already knew. Bank of Strong has lack of funds which caused the bank to run and close early. Emporium of Wonders. Ta matka chyba nie żyje, tak to wygląda trochę. Matka, czapka jak
Good morning! You're listening to the Morning Crawl, the #1 morning show in the sprawl. I'm your host, Dodger, joined as always by my co-host, The Ham, who I will remind you is a live pig. Let's jump right in and get your morning started and muse over the news. It was just announced that the heir to the throne, Princess Desdemona, has come of age and will be taking a suitor. No, I don't think Desdemona wants a pig as a husband.
Pokój ma fajny, no.
I liked it better when it was Dodger and the Cluck, but I guess it was too hard to keep training that chick.
O. Możemy pooglądać rzeczki.
I think I should find my dad. Good thing I always sleep in my clothes and I'm ready to...
Dobrze, że zwrócili na to uwagę. To jest ten godło, tak? Oficjalne. Drzewko muru, jakaś tam szlajfka pod spodem.
A note? Maybe he wants me to work a shift for him again. Or, well, there's a 50-50 chance I'll get to use the chronometer 3000.
Dobra, idźmy. Zróbmy jeszcze jeden dzianek z tej gierki.
And finally, the aforementioned grading pending review will be transferable to a more viable calculation, which is, needless to say, a more economical contrivance for evaluation.
Many questions.
Hey, Dad, I got your note. What?
I have no idea.
Due to the Bank of the Sprawl being burned to the ground as a result of your actions, any guardsman who does not receive an above 2-star rating at the end of any given shift will lose their job.
But I need my job for gambling.
I'll pretend I didn't just hear that.
You and I both know my dad has a tendency to half-ass his way through life. Tell me why he needs to whole-ass it all of a sudden and strive for anything above 2 stars.
Why, I'm glad you asked. I've been authorized to award above-average job performance with cash bonuses.
Ooh.
You mean if we get more 4-star results, we'll make more money?
You're as quick as your father. Before I go, here are the allotted crystals to power your tool. And with that, I'm off to tell all the other gate guards about these new rules. Well, all of them except Randy. He's been terminated.
Not Randy. That guy's a riot.
Which is exactly what his poor judgment led to. Wish me luck.
No dobra.
Oh, jeez.
Sounds like you need to start doing your job better.
More like you need to start doing my job better. Just like you wanted to.
No, that's not exactly what I meant. You don't just get to leave me here while you go bet on Goblin Ball game.
No Goblin Ball match today. I received a cryptic letter this morning saying they need me on palace duty, and they specifically referenced that you need to cover for me again. Looks like you're not the only one who wants you to work the gate today.
Again, not what I meant.
It's not all bad news. I scored these off-brand discount crystals from my bookie Fredo as a gift for being his best client. But he mentioned that they might only work some of the time. But I like those odds.
Jakieś takie dziwne
Oh, Dad,
kryształki.
you really need to talk to somebody about your gambling.
Dzieciak pracuje, żeby tata mógł rozwijać swój nauk do hazardu i nikogo to nie martwi w królestwie. No cóż.
I love you too, Lil. And with that, I'm off. Remember, 2 stars or better or we're out on our app.
No pressure.
That's my girl.
Dobra, co my tu dzisiaj mamy? Repairing the dungeon which is falling apart into the escape serial arsonist. I'm having the jail cells painted instead. Give me a call when the fellow gets here. Voice buying for an alliance with the sprawl. Not 1, 3, but 2. 4 is right out. Take this opportunity. Learn as much as you can. Really get them talking. Dobra. Nie wiem, trzeba sprawdzać te nazwy. X-ray sobie zrobimy. Zrobimy sobie detektor. To. I zrobimy sobie to.
Hello, ma'am. The name is Seamus McGoblin. I've been requested to do some work in the sprawl. Just have my supplies here with me, nothing else to declare.
To jest ten od... myślę... no... Boże... Od cel do pomalowania celi, okej. Malcolm. Możemy zapytać go
You
coś
have paint
jeszcze?
with you. Are you like an artist?
Me? An artist? No, ma'am.
Cześć,
I have a real job. I'm a painter. I paint things like walls and doors.
No dobra, to zadzwońmy do Malcolma. w
An
takim razie.
artist? Oh, you're giving me a laugh.
To się cieszę.
You may laugh, but I'm sure that you're an artist at heart.
O,
I'll have to tell Mrs. McGoblin that. She'll never believe she's been married to an artist all these years.
dobra, zadzwońmy do Malcolma.
Well, it's about time he showed up. Send him to my office toot suite and I'll set him to work. No more doom and gloom down here in my office. Now it'll just be doom.
Okej.
What's that? Yes, I insist the horse get into the water. This is water polo after all.
Water polo after all. Cześć, Dersi.
Many thanks. Say,
I travel
before I
from
go,
afar.
do you have a favorite color?
Green.
I like green, I guess.
Then I shall paint whatever it is I'm painting green in your honor.
A,
Thank you again.
dostaniemy 4 gwiazdki? Nie dostaliśmy. Ojej.
Hear ye, I have come to announce to the princess a proposal of marriage from my lord and master, Prince Phineas Pomp, heir to the throne of Petrard. Prince Phineas, son of King Phineas and Queen Buttermilk, who was daughter of King Fangil, son of Queen Amelia,
Oh,
daughter
Jesus
of King,
Christ.
son of Queen.
Thank you. Wow, okay, I think I got.
Dobra, wzięliśmy zdjęcie. I tu też była chyba o tym mowa, nie? Get them talking.
Prince Phineas himself will arrive in the sprawl after a ceremonial visit to the royal sulphur mines of Petrard. The prince will be christening the newest of our sulphuric refineries by smashing a bottle of Petrardian fizzy over the front door.
I guess you weren't important enough to go to the big party.
As a matter of fact, the prince assured me it was much more important that I travel all the way here to announce his eventual arrival.
And you bought that?
I did, until just this moment.
Czy chcemy go przeskanować? Możemy mu dać ten. O, dajmy mu psiknąć w twarz. Tutaj Evil Moriarty, hejka w ogóle, cześć,
I'd love to get this over with and go home. It was never my dream to run about listing some long-dead monarchs because that spoiled man-child, Prince Phineas, can you sport me a fiver pomp, can't get a girlfriend. Why can't he get a girlfriend, you ask? Because he's never been faithful to a woman in his life. And he never will be, because he's a louse. A no-good, runabout louse. And I hate him. Oh my, where was I? Ah, yes. Prince Phineas Pomp wishes to engage in the holy ritual of...
Dobra, dawaj go tu. Ślemy go. To jest gierka Lil Guardsman. O.
Onward to announce the eventual arrival of... If you refuse her entry, I will give you much gold tonight. I will meet you at the tavern after your shift. Remember, do not let in the Marvog delegate.
Marvog Delegates, okej. A, i do niego, myśmy jego mieli zgłosić chyba też. Zróbmy sobie rewind do niego. Tak, I'm sure. Nie zużyjemy sprayu. Cudna jest ta gra? No widzę, jak się tu cisną nawzajem. Takie teksty tu rzucają w ogóle, nie? Tak,
Prince Finn, who was daughter of... Son of... Who was daughter... Son of... Who was daughter... Son of...
Thank you. Wow, okay.
Chciałam zobaczyć tylko, komu ja to miałam zgłosić. Get them talking. A to nie było nic napisanego. Czyli w sumie tylko tyle, że możemy ich wypuścić.
Prince Phineas himself. The prince will be christening the new...
Dobra.
I guess you weren't important.
As a matter of fact...
And you bought that?
I did. An alliance between the great kingdom of Petrard and the Sprawl would benefit both sides. Imagine the
Has Princess Desdemona ever even met
Phineas, Prince Phineas Pomp, heir to the throne of Petrard, son of King Phineas and Queen Buttermilk, who was daughter of King...
Please, stop!
Jeszcze raz pogadamy, bo tam jest napisane, że...
And now, in celebration of the beginning of this... If music be the food of love...
Bravo!
Oh, thank you, kind child. Perhaps you know of a music director in the sprawl looking for a man with...
I'll keep a lookout for...
Dobra. Ciekawe, czy też nam złoży tą ofertę. Jestem ciszej niż dialogi. No to...
Onward, to announce the eventual arrival. If you refuse her entry, I will give you much gold tonight.
A, nie dostaliśmy. To jakby mogę zrobić... Mogę sprawdzić dźwięk jeszcze.
Good afternoon, child. I would like to enter this bustling metropolis with the desire to purchase a hat. I have lost my previous hat and I require a replacement.
Wygląda na zestresowanego ogólnie. Chcielibyśmy go przeskanować. A, to są takie, co nie zawsze mogą wyjść. O.
When you lose something that has been a part of you, that has defined you for so long, it's like you're missing a piece of your...
That's pretty deep for someone talking about a hat.
No dobra, to chyba nic o tym nie było ogólnie. To było... To jeszcze ten... To też nie. Dobra, idź gościu. Nara. Bardziej zamyślony. Dla mnie wyglądał jak robot trochę.
I hope you find your hat, Mr.
Thank you, child. The next time you see me, you will say to yourself, wow, has that guy got a fantastic new hat?
I have no doubt in my mind.
Okej. Nie wiem, nie rozumiem systemu, kiedy dostaniemy 4 gwiazdki. Jak zrobimy wszystko poprawnie? O Boże.
I come with a message for Princess Desdemona of the Sprawl, from Praetor Kargan of the Marvog Empire.
Aha.
The Praetor bid me say directly to the princess, Egtag Maya Kora una Guahata. Grant me access to deliver this message personally, and I shall recite the Praetor's words to the princess with honor. Hail, Praetor Gargan! Kapla!
Dobra. Pogadamy.
I killed 19 other mighty adversaries for the honor of delivering this message to your princess. I have brought you the head of the mightiest of these for you to inspect, as is our custom.
Aha. Dostaliśmy worek z głowami.
I don't know. Doesn't look that mighty to me. Besides, how do I know that you didn't just find this on your way here?
Foolish child! You think the streets are littered with the decapitated heads of defeated warriors?
I don't know what your streets are like.
Albo dowiesz się czegoś, co jest ukryte, albo zrobisz questa, to dostaniesz medal.
Well,
Aha.
I can assure you they are not. The heads that litter the streets of Marvog are typically puny and weak, not mighty warrior heads like... Now take the head!
Take the head.
The Praetor is attending the ballet tonight. Upon its completion, Praetor Kargan will make for the sprawl.
Oh, so the Praetor's coming here later tonight?
Not likely. In Marvog, the ballet can last days, weeks even. It continues until only one dancer survives. Ballet is one of the finest blood sports in the Marvog Empire, and the bodies of fallen ballerinas are stacked high in the...
Doesn't the giant pile of dead ballerinas, I don't know, kind of stink?
Indeed it does. This stink is a constant reminder of the danger and sacrifice made by the noble winners of the Marv. You see, The winner is put directly into the line of succession to rule. Slaughter dozens of other would-be ballerinas with a great...
Dobra. Jeszcze raz.
Sorry, what exactly was the message you had for...
Praetor Kargan crafted the message personally. A warrior poet. Hail Praetor Kargan! The message is... Ektag maya kola una guahatag. Or in your language, it is marriage which will bring our two proud nations into a state of cooperation. That is the closest translation, even though it loses some of the beauty it has in our tongue.
You speak our language very well. Could you teach me something in Marvalgi?
It's just Marvag. Not in or rights or ease or anything like that. What would you like to learn? Haha! There are many words for this, but typically we also use the phrase off.
Cool.
Dobra, spróbujemy jej nie przepuścić, żeby dostać kasę od tamtego.
You do not think me worthy to speak the praetor's words to the princess? You have no honor. You shall be known as an enemy to the Marvag. And Praetor Kargan will learn the disrespect you have shown me.
Nara. Dwie gwiazdki, dobra.
Whoa there, Lucy. Hello and salutations to you, most honorable guardian of the free peoples of the Sprawl. I am the envoy of the gallant Sir Beverly, a knight of some minor renown, which is also me. I have received a very special invitation from Her Majesty Princess Desdemona, as she turns her royal eye to finding a suitor.
Okay. Ten
If
koniec
there's
w
nothing
ogóle
else, I
podszywany,
will be
nie?
off to my happily ever after.
Dawać skaner. Chyba żeśmy wykorzystali już. O nie! Wykorzystaliśmy. To możemy użyć True Spray.
I'm not the gallant Sir Beverly, knight of some minor renown. I'm just an envoy to plain Beverly, late-night custodian of the Goblin Ball Stadium, which is actually me. I've been watching the princess launch the ceremonial first slingshot at Goblin Ball matches for years now. Our eyes locked during one such slingshotting, and my heart has been hers ever since that day. Uh-oh. I just gave it away that I'm not a knight, didn't I?
Sure did. Just plain Beverly.
Dobra. I spróbujemy jeszcze może przeskanować tego onego tu.
Nothing. That's weird. Isn't your armor made of metal?
Ah, you got me. See, my normal chainmail and heavy armor are actually at the cleaners today. This is my spare set. It's plastic with a very glossy paint to give it that knightly glow.
Yeah, they said some foreign dignitary types would be showing up today. This should all be on the royal writ. If this one seems legit, send them in. If not, send them packing. This really isn't that hard.
No i nie wiem, no on jest w niej zakochany. Czaty, podejmijcie decyzję. Prawdą jest to, że się zakochał w księżniczce. A czy musi być księciem, żeby za nią wyjść? Yes or no, yes or no. Zróbmy jest, zobaczymy ile gwiazdek dostaniemy. Zawsze
You
możemy
won't
cofnąć.
regret this, my new... Adieu, adieu. Parting makes me
No. Nie stanąłeś na drodze prawdziwej miłości. Dobra, zobaczymy, co z tego wyjdzie. Jeszcze ktoś.
Hey kid, are you Lil? Show a bit of respect. If you see her, tell her I got a mysterious letter.
Mysterious, you say? Fine, you've got me.
I'm not authorized to know.
That is mysterious. Does this mysterious letter have anything to do with the one my dad Hamish got this morning?
Your dad is Hamish? What a good guy. Did you hear about Randy, though?
Only 3 payments away on that catapult.
Yeah, it's a real shame. Anyways, just take the note. I gotta get back to... See you around, kid.
Czy ja mogę coś z tymi rzeczami z mojego ekwipunku zrobić? Stand subgate, making choices I can't wait. If you got a taste of Mentos, unleash great sadness. Come and meet me after dark. Together we make our stamp on the world. Eh?
Nothing weird or creepy about that. Where's that music coming from? What is happening?
Afternoon, I've traveled from afar. A simple girl who wished upon a star. Inside this castle lies my fate. Perhaps I'll even get a date. To my old life I sing au revoir.
Jest cała uwalona na czerwono, więc...
And you are? It's Lil, and you need a good reason to be let in. But so far, Do you have any ID or anything?
I assure you that my heart is true. Must this be a
Ale nic nie mamy zbiega.
Inside these walls, my destiny awaits.
It just feels like if you weren't singing, we could move the plot along.
Czy ja coś mam jeszcze, czego mogę na niej użyć? Dekodera nie bardzo.
I'm just so thrilled to finally be here in the sprawl. The people, the culture, the food, the hundreds of dark alleyways that could just swallow a person up.
I have to say, I'm losing patience, Lil. At first you seemed so innocent, but still, I have a hunger driving me. The people everywhere will see my dark destiny I will fulfill.
Może, nie wiem, ciekawe czy jest rzeźnikiem czy wampirem. Bella wilkołak jak nic. No właśnie nie wiem czy wilkołak czy wampir, ale ewidentnie. No, bo zabijemy pół miasta znowu.
I see now that you aren't my friend. My time here is about to end. You haven't seen the last of me.
Świetnie.
You're the worst.
Fajne nawet to, no. Przetrwaliśmy. Some combination of all three things. You admit an admittedly annoying ambassador. The other envoy is going to sweeten the deal for you. Dobrze. I żyła długo i szczęśliwie do jutra, do następnej swojej zmiany. Tu nas gdzieś... A, do dungeonu nas wołają. Czyżby była tamta, co żeśmy ją odrzucili? Room 4.
Is this the right place?
It is. I mean, enter if you dare.
Enter if you dare. O, kurde.
Oh, you dared. Hello. Welcome to my lair of chaos.
It looks like a bedroom.
It is his damn bedroom.
It can be two things. I'm a minimalist.
So, this is the little guardsman we've been talking about. Wait, you are, right?
I can't imagine why I wouldn't be.
Good news, little girl. You're going to be working the gate for the foreseeable future.
What? That's not good news. Why me? I hardly have a grasp on what I'm doing, and I'm barely tall enough to see over the deck.
I see. Then you're free to go.
Keep it together, Mal. Listen, little girl. We have eyes and ears all over the city, but the gates have always been a blind spot for me.
The point is, the safety and security of the sprawl must be preserved and protected, and you might be positioned to help maintain the balance. Do you understand our meaning?
You want me to do favors for you. Use my position at the gate to let in the people that you want in, deny who you don't. Am I on the right track?
You're at the station.
What if I refuse? You can't make me do anything I don't want to do. I'm 12 years old.
Damn it, you've got us there. But how about we leave it up to chance? Guess which hand is holding the colored ball, and we'll forget about the whole thing. But if you guess it correctly, you agree to do our bidding no matter how nefarious or unreasonable. Sound like a deal?
Do I even have a choice?
Yes. You choose which hand.
Not the brightest one, is she? Malcolm is left-handed, I think, so I'd pick his left hand.
Okay.
His right hand. Pick his right hand, you can't go wrong when you pick right.
Każda decyzja ma tu znaczenie. Nie mam pojęcia. Pierwszy raz odpaliłam tą grę.
Oh, I'm sorry. That was the wrong choice. What you should have chosen was my foot.
Świetnie.
But you said it would be in your hand.
And what is the foot if not the hand of the leg? You lost fair and square.
But...
Oh, and don't worry about your father. We're each quite capable of finding ways to keep him busy, making sure you have...
But...
That concludes this
Ja tak
briefing.
załatwić
We
ci
suggest you
robotę.
go back home, rest, and wake up tomorrow prepared to go to your new mundane job, which you...
It's called being an adult.
Keep an eye out for our directives in your daily guardsman writ. I trust you won't disappoint us.
Goodbye.
No dobra. Możemy z nią pogadać.
Why did you turn off the light? She obviously knows we're still here.
She wouldn't have known that if you didn't start talking.
I should have brought another drink.
Słusznie. Dobra, wyjdźmy stąd. Nie ma sensu z nimi dyskutować. Dobrze, idziemy chyba do tawerny. Tam powinniśmy dostać nagrodę. Przynajmniej mam taką nadzieję, że nas nie wykiwał gościu.
Boy, what a day. Hey, Arda, pour me a cold one, will ya?
Make that two, Arda. Hey, wait a minute. You're too young to be drinking cold ones. Make hers a milk, please, Art.
Can it at least be cold?
That depends. How did work go today?
Did better than a 2-star rating, I can tell you that. How was...
The bidding of the 3 royal advisors.
Do you think it's normal that the big names and faces of this city are using us for their own personal and...
After today, I don't know what's normal anymore.
Aha. Dobra. To jest ta dziewczyna.
Hey, we have extra of the daily special today. Eggs and oil and lemon. Do you and your dad want to take it?
No, we're not gonna take it.
Jest pan od kapelusza.
This hat, it is not as fantastic as my previous hat. My journey, it continues.
Okej. Drogi panie, daj mi moje pieniądze.
Aha! There she is, the brilliant little half-pint running the desk. I trust you refused entry to the envoy from the Marvog Empire like we talked. If you did, I have the gold I promised you right here.
Yep, I sure did. Kick their ass back to Marvog.
Incredible bravery in the face of a brutal murderer.
Oh, you know, all in a day's work. What kind of gold are we talking about here?
I have here 20 pieces of gold. Fair is fair. Take. They are yours, and with many thanks from Prince Phineas Pomp, heir to the throne of... son of King Phineas and Queen...
Just the gold, thank you.
Oh, yes. Here you are.
Ciekawe, co możemy kupić za to złoto. Bo tego na razie nie wiadomo. Dobra, idziemy spać. Idziemy spać i będziemy kończyć na dziś tą gierkę.
I'm not ready for bed. There's still stuff to do.
There's someone waiting for you in the back alley. Garcy blinkers, Anyways, it's just through that door over there.
Aha, z drugiej strony. Ja nie wiem, czy ja chcę tam iść. Nagrodę pewnie całą tatuś zgarnie, no mam nadzieję, że nie. Dobranoc, ninja, śpi dobrze. Przyszła koleżanka barbarzyńka. Pan ze sklepu!
Well, you came.
Będą nowe gadżety. Mamy tarczę od
Welcome to
tego
Garbage
typa.
Bunches and Emporium of Wonder. You're my very first... I was actually inspired by watching you alternately help and hinder folks at the gate yesterday. So I met a mage who's got a magic crystal hookup, and now I'm selling Guardsman tool power. If you've got the cash, I can sell you extra power crystals. Both the good kind and the cheap roll the dice and see what happens kind. It's pricey, but the more crystals you can load into those bad boys, the better. Finally, if you need cash, you can sell me anything you might have taken off of unsuspecting suckers.
Okej. Co my tu mamy? Power upy. 30 za zwykły, 10 za ten. Aha, a tu sloty można odblokować. Może byśmy X-Ray zrobili. Weźmy sobie X-Ray. Sprzedajmy mu jego własne papiery. Zdjęcia i głowy. I weźmy sobie jeden dobry kryształ. O, tak to będzie. Coś drogo. A tam. Myślę, że póki co ten X-Ray najbardziej by nam się przydał kilkukrotnie. I teraz już mogę iść spanko?
I think I've done everything I need to do, but are you sure you're ready? Quiet, you.
The flower is in the other. 56 goblin turned back life. And took her to their room. Their seventh child, Becky McGoblin, is due something in the spring. Ah. Left with a bad taste in their mouth and a ring in their ears. Ringing in their ears, okay. Suspense for Intelligence Agent. Proszę. Stature among the Marvel. Okay. Fine silver from the palace. Aaaa! Czyli okradł pałac. Czekajcie, bo mówić spread number of... No cóż. Dostaliśmy jakieś osiągnięcie. Level 3.
It's
Dobrze.
news in the morning. The chosen. Be on the lookout for royal carriages, entourage. Breaking news.
Jaka Chloe to Bella przeco? No dokładnie. Dobrze, moi drodzy. Robimy sobie przerwę i zmienimy sobie gierkę na coś innego.